She changed up her whole look, and she went on a show with Keke Palmer, and right there she got accused of being an
now she's a lawyer. Okay.
plant right to her face.
I know.
You're not an industry plant, right?
I am, but
You do feel kind of planty. We do have
that's True Jackson.
So is this?
I
kind
know,
of
isn't that
planted?
crazy?
It's a bit
That was my
planty.
shit.
This is definitely
You got
Liz.
here in 5 minutes. It took me 20 years.
It has been
That was a low
minute.
blow. That was a
What
low
I think
blow.
industry plant is, it's like somebody
That
that
was a
has
low blow.
been like that is tied to someone else in the industry and uses those connections
Okay.
to capitalize, and they like have zero talent.
I'm not
Damn.
anything.
Damn, yo, she just dissed her straight to her face, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What's good, y'all? My nigga, it's your nigga Mirzy, consistent Mirzy in a fucking building. I just ran to the gym and ran back home, got a good ass workout in. I'm feeling good, but I'm broke as shit. I ain't gonna lie. But we got how Bobbi, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, lost her entire audience. Everybody was saying she was a little industry plant and all type shit. I remember I was randomly scrolling one day and I seen an interview with this white girl and Drake. I'm like, who is this white girl? But that interview was funny as shit. She was just asking cuz for money. She was being blunt though. She was being honest, you know what I'm saying? She was pocket watching for sure. But she done had a couple interviews with a lot of rappers. She was going up. I don't know where she been at though. I ain't see her face in a while. But we about to see what happened right now. Make sure y'all leave a sub, leave a like on the video. I hope y'all got in the gym or got some type money today. If you did, you know what you are. You a bitch! And let's y'all run into this shit.
So it has been quite a long time since we last checked in on Bobbi Althoff. Around a year and a half ago, I actually declared her the biggest industry plant I had ever witnessed hit the podcast scene.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast with your host Bobbi Althoff.
Basically, this woman came out of nowhere and had some huge guests like Drake, Mark Cuban, and other celebrities on her show that she dubbed the Really Good Podcast.
I think my mom named me after a lawyer, which always kind of like rubbed me the wrong way.
Within a week of the Drake interview, Bobbi was being represented by one of the top talent agencies and getting mainstream publicity. For this reason, people began to call her an industry plant because the only content that she had made online before this was essentially a spoof of mommy blogger TikTok content, where she did garner millions of followers, mainly moms all around the country who liked her sarcastic brand of humor.
There is nothing more embarrassing than walking around with one of these. Everyone knows how it got there.
Look like she got twins in that bitch. She still look cute though.
You know what you did.
She claims that she parlayed this TikTok career into another career in podcasting after she offered her followers $300 if they could get a celebrity to come onto her podcast.
It was like a finder's fee, right? You said if you can get a celebrity, I will pay you $300.
Yeah.
She says that this offer led to the episode with Funny Marco, which would in turn lead to her being in bed with Drake. You can picture her to be like the
saying in bed with Drake is hilarious.
Slightly more successful Hawk Tua girl. To me, their careers actually draw a lot of parallels to each other, but one had to tell the world her methods for sucking dudes off before she got thrown into the belly of the industry matrix. You know, they both had that type of lightning in a bottle rise to fame that left onlookers saying,
that girl on the left? Ain't that like an OnlyFans model?
Damn, this world is getting really up. But to be fair to Bobbi, she does seem a lot more intelligent than Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua. Hawk Tua. Hawk Tua. Say it aggressive, like Hawk Tua.
Whatever happened to that chick, by the way?
Anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I guess she's still asleep. And with Bobbi having such an astronomical rise to fame in such a short period of time, and the fact that most people felt like she was directly biting her entire deadpan comedic style from Funny Marco himself, she started to get a lot of ridicule online. I don't think it helped that she missed her son's birthday party to be there in bed with Drake that day.
Hey, bruh, see, that right there, that's a sacrifice, though. I'm not gonna say that's wrong. You feel what I'm saying? She did an interview and that shit changed her life. Nigga, what you mean? Shit, if that missed my son's birthday and I know it's gonna change our life, nigga, that's a sacrifice you gotta do.
So all the way
what
here.
The hell?
You did. I really do.
On my daughter's first birthday.
I wasn't gonna bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
You missed your daughter's first birthday for
to be here.
Dark.
That's not dark. That is a great sacrifice.
Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
Something people thought was a joke at first, as it was her brand to be dry and sarcastic, but now it's been revealed that she was being totally serious. The other thing was, when she was doing these interviews, she would constantly be making passes at these men, asking them if they would sleep with her, or if she was their type.
Am I your type?
Yeah, that's where shit start getting weird.
I'd do it.
He said I'd do
Thank
it.
you.
Yo, I'd
Would you
kill
date
her
someone
shit.
that looks like me?
Something that is not only strange to do as an interviewer, but also it got even more wild when people found out that she was still married.
That's her boyfriend, bro? I'm done.
Strangely enough, the dude would actually file for divorce the very same month the Drake podcast came out, which led to quite a bit of speculation online.
I'd do it.
One thing I will say is that she was way ahead of her time when it came to the Drake mistreatment, deleting their interview right after it started going viral, and hating at his concert.
Damn. They deleted that shit though?
But after a while, the sarcastic, too cool to care bit really got old, and she even got put in her place by rapper Offset, who let her know that she wasn't all that.
You wanted to be on my podcast.
Why you keep saying that, Kevin?
She said you wanted to be on my... Nigga, what? Offset been more relevant than you since before time.
That shit, man.
She's bad at
I
movies.
honestly didn't even want to do this shit. I don't
Damn.
fucking do interviews. You heard, you already told me you looked me up. I'm walking out on bullshit.
Damn.
I'm fucking with you because they're making me.
As a matter of fact, he cooked the hell out of her.
You need a little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken, just on the thing, you pull it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man.
You can leave now.
Serve the dish.
This is my hotel. I paid for this motherfucker.
Damn.
You can leave now.
Oh, shit.
And then she changed up her whole look, and she went on a show with Keke Palmer, and right there she got accused of being an
now she's a lawyer. Okay.
industry plant right to her face.
I know. You're not an industry plant, right?
I am, but
You do feel kind of planty. We do
Yo,
have
that's True Jackson. Yo, she got a talk show. That's True Jackson. Yo.
So is this?
I
kind
know,
of
isn't that
planted?
crazy?
It's a bit
That was my
planty.
shit.
This is definitely
You got
like
you got
Luke.
here in 5 minutes. It took me 20 years.
Hey,
Damn.
it has been
That was a low
minute.
blow. That was a
What
low
I think
blow.
industry plant is, it's like somebody
That
that
was a
has
low blow.
been like that is tied to someone else in the industry and uses those connections
Okay.
to capitalize, and they like have zero talent.
I'm not on
Damn.
anything.
Damn. Yo, she just dissed her straight to her face, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
I don't have any talent.
She just dissed
And then
her.
people started to say that she
That
was
was
trying
a
to
diss,
manufacture moments. She had Ryan Garcia chasing her around the room like they were on the playground.
What the hell?
Bro, you run fast, bro.
He would later tweet out that they had this intimate situation.
I kissed Bobby was pretty. What? What the fuck, Drake? Yo.
After that was recorded, and she continued with this reputation that she was kind of being bounced around the industry.
And Nelly Chopper too.
You got some close up?
I like to read people's messages, not get room tours.
Let me read your messages.
No. I don't like
I'll let you read one message if you let me read one message.
I delete all of my messages.
Oh yeah, she a cheater.
I
Huh?
do.
When
You
they
don't?
delete the messages,
You keep your
it's-
I delete my messages?
Yeah, do you keep yours?
People that delete their messages are cheaters. I'm not a liar or a cheater. I hate liars.
Oh shit.
And I feel like relevancy-wise,
though. I
she
hate
kind of
liars.
just came and went,
Biggest
and
pet
honestly,
peeve.
Hawk Tua kind of took her spot online. Nowadays, Bobbi's channel and TikTok are mainly inactive, and the last couple of podcasts only garnered a small percentage of what she was averaging only a year ago. And I actually put myself through absolute agony by watching over an hour of Bobbi being interviewed by Forbes and Wired magazine. Bobbi
She got
Althoff, the
interviewed by Forbes. I'm done.
deadpan podcast host America can't get enough of. Wow, a whopping 10K views. America just can't get enough. Obviously, her publicist got her this opportunity, as a lot of celebrities and online talent alike do this type of thing, so they can still try and seem relevant to their sponsors and other people kind of pouring money into their careers. And before we get into all the out-of-touch things she said during these interviews, I did want to tell you guys about today's video sponsor. Some of you already know my coworkers Lola and Delight. Now Lola is you.
Respect, though,
50%
for the
dog
money,
collar, equipped it with Bobbi for the good and the bad. And after listening to her come-up story actually doesn't sound that outrageous to me.
For a few years before I was on TikTok, just doing brand deals, posting.
But she is honestly just not very likable. Coming up, she claims that she was posting 5 to 10 TikToks per day for years, where she routinely raked in millions of views, followers, and hundreds of thousands of dollars per year.
But my goal for the first year of once I started getting views and getting followers was that every single day I had to have one video that I posted that got 1 million views. So I would keep trying and trying and trying.
Man,
Now,
she
using
sound
the
like she don't know what the hell she talking about. What the
Wayback
hell?
Machine, I can see that her numbers do pretty much align with her story, but I do still think that after the Drake podcast, they really tried to make her this big thing, and it just kind of burnt out and then fell flat on its face for the same reason that industry plants in the music sector never stay hot, because the fans they garner are so incredibly generic and fickle that they would just move on to the next trend like nothing. And one thing I did find very interesting in these interviews was the insistence that she has always been driven by wanting to be famous.
I've always wanted to act or have some type of leg in Hollywood, kind of. So I felt, my family always says that if anybody in our family was going to end up where I ended up, it would be me, because I was the most driven towards that.
And even more by wanting to be rich.
How'd you become an influencer or creator?
By fucking Drake?
Just wanting to make money.
She even says that the only reason she did podcasting a TikTok in the first place was because she saw how much money other people made doing it and got motivated.
Mentally decided that she made like at least $300 a year on her podcast alone, and I was like, that's what I need. Yeah.
From brand
passion in anything Bobbi does, and it's all strictly for the money or the clout, which in some fields can definitely work, but not in the entertainment industry.
I hope that I go from D-list to A-list. That's my goal in 10 years.
from D-list to A-list.
Yes.
She still insists over and over though that she would be fine going back to a job at Jersey Mike's.
At the end of the day, if I had to go back.
Yeah, I'm ending this shit, my nigga. She's an industry plant, period. My nigga, she fucked Drake and all that cool shit. She's... What the fuck is that? Hold on. Let's see what's going on right here, buddy.
Other than that, when it comes to Bobbi, there were these pictures of men carrying her out of the club. Someone put together that she was allegedly dating this NFL player based on one of her posts, and then she got totally embarrassed when this dude did not want to claim her like
he said that's not me.
That, denying the allegations on Twitter after they caught his ass in 4K. I mean, truly, there's nothing much worse than when you think you were in a full-blown relationship with someone, and it turns out they were hiding your ass the whole time or really don't want anything to do with you like that publicly. And so now she's been on TikTok crying.
Just like hard to imagine finding someone who is truly good for you. It's hard to imagine there's a world where there's like someone who's actually meant for you.
I mean, talk about a turn of events. She was online talking about it's time for her hoe phase.
So what you doing for these 2 years? You gonna be a hoe?
I have to do a hoe? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I will.
I don't know, you said you married young and you had your 2
I
kids.
can't watch this shit. This when I start getting mad. I'm leaving this video where it's at. The bitch is an industry plant. Fuck her.